Hi there, folks, and welcome back to Airgun Reporter and part 2 of our Benjamin Marauder special. We've already chronied the Benjamin Marauder, and we were doing in the low to mid 900s with 14.3 grain Crossman premieres. This is where I've adjusted the rifle. You can adjust it for more power or less power, whatever your liking is. I've got some targets set out to 20 meters. I'm going to be bag resting the Benjamin Marauder, trying to hit that target downrange. Let's go ahead and see how we do. Okay, folks, before we go on and do the accuracy testing, I wanted to show you a very cool feature of this center point scope I have here. It has a side wheel focusing adjustment here. This is an aftermarket part you can get for just a few bucks. You put it on your side wheel focusing scopes, tighten it down with a couple of Allen wrenches, you're good to go. You don't have to wrestle with adjusting an objective up in the front of a long scope like this. Just very slight finger movements to focus your target in. This is great for hunting, this is great for field target, or just for punching paper downrange. Nothing beats a side wheel. Let's go ahead and do some accuracy testing. Okay, folks, now this is what everybody has been talking about regarding the Benjamin Marauder. One whole group. This is a very small group, 5 shots. Just fantastic. I bet we could do even better than this. Let's go ahead and shoot a couple more groups. Well, okay, folks, it looks like we did even better on this 5-shot group. I am just amazed at this rifle. Well, I'm not amazed. I've shot it before. You should be amazed at how accurate this rifle is. This hole is just ever so slightly bigger than the skirt of a .22 caliber pellet. Okay, so far we've shot 2 groups of 5 pellets each. Let's go for a third one on the same fill-up. Okay, folks, I was feeling a little cocky, thought I could do better than that last group. Obviously I can't, but boy, is that still very impressive. Look at that, covered by a dime. That's half the size of a dime. Look at that. Okay, so you've seen some fantastic accuracy so far. I'm not one to brag about how good a shot I am. However, I'm pretty confident that the Marauder can take the head off of a match from a bench rested position at 20 meters. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a piece of cake for this rifle, but let's go ahead and see. And there it is. Shot the head off a match at 20 meters. All right, folks, as you can see, just the red sulfur part of the match was taken out by that Crossman Premier pellet, and it left the rest of the stem. Not bad. This is an amazing air gun. All right, folks, I told you about the trigger at the beginning of the show, and I have to say that the trigger is a big part of the accuracy for the Benjamin Marauder. I'm going to go ahead and get my trigger gauge together here, and we'll do some tests, and you'll see exactly what I mean. One pound, 12 ounces. 1 pound, 10 ounces. 1 pound, 11.8 ounces. There's our average, 1 pound, 12 ounces. All right, so our average was 1 pound, 12 ounces, and the consistency between each pull on the trigger gauge was very, very tight. That's what sets the Benjamin Marauder above many other pre-charged pneumatic air rifles on the market today. All right, folks, it's time to go ahead and do some decibel testing. If you've been opening your ears throughout these last 2 episodes, you know that the Benjamin is very, very quiet. I don't expect it to go much above 80 decibels. That's just below normal conversation voices. And I'm curious to see what it is myself. Like I've said on previous shows, my methodology is not scientific. I'm using an off-the-shelf decibel meter. Let's go ahead and see what those results are. I always put pellets in my magazine when I do the sound testing. It's the only fair way to do it. Many pre-charged pneumatic air guns are a lot louder when they don't have any pellets in the magazine. And of course, you don't want to shoot spring piston air rifles without pellets. That can damage the air rifle. So let's go ahead and see how loud we can get this thing to go to. Well, the highest number we can get on our decibel meter was 85.7. That is very, very quiet for an air gun. If you want to shoot in your backyard and it's safe to do so, you don't have to worry about alerting your neighbors. So, very high marks for stealth for the Benjamin Marauder. Let's take this rifle outside, we'll shoot some targets, and we'll wrap up the show. If there was an award ceremony somewhere for Airgun of the Year, I have no doubt that the Benjamin Marauder would win in every category. You've got extreme accuracy, you've got stealth, you've got a fantastic trigger, great price, unbelievable customer support from Crosman, and you have made in the good old USA quality. I've got some silhouette targets downrange. Let's wrap up the show and knock some of those down. Well, folks, it's been a real pleasure testing out the Benjamin Marauder. Out of the first 100 production models, this is number 24. Until next time, shoot safe and have fun. Please remember, folks, air guns are not toys. Even the smallest calibers can cause serious injury if not used properly. And you should never, under any circumstance, point an air gun at a person. Parents, if you teach your kids to shoot responsibly, they will have a lifetime of air gun enjoyment. My name is Paul Capello. Until next time, shoot safe and have fun.